NXTGEM introduces the gamification of do your own research. Do your own research and invest only what you can afford to lose. You've probably heard these lines every time you watch videos about NFT projects. And you may be wondering if those influencers really got rich playing blockchain-based games. Why would they tell you it's not financial advice though? Well, it's not that they discourage you so they could get all the perks for themselves, because it really isn't. Honestly, they don't want to be responsible for what troubles you may run into in the course of your investments. There is a completely logical reason to heed this advice. Investment itself is risky, and an uneducated investment is not only riskier, but it could even lead to financial ruin. You can, however, minimize the risks and maximize the potentials in your investments if you'll dig into the ins and outs of the game by doing your own research in the most rewarding way. Protect yourself from scams and rug pulls. Rug pulls are exit scams in the cryptoverse. These are usually schemes that are well planned on the very onset, where developers would suddenly abandon the project, taking all their investors' money. Once a token is listed in a decentralized exchange, people start buying and watch the prices soar to 50 times in 24 hours. It would be hard to resist the fear of missing out. It is quite easy to execute this kind of heist with all the hype in the NFT market and astronomical popularity of play-to-earn models. Almost all crypto enthusiasts have heard of or experienced themselves a rug pull. There are a lot to watch out for in a potential rug pull, but without a discerning outlook in crypto investments, anyone can fall prey to this scam. Since blockchain technology projects and the metaverse are just poking their heads on the mainstream, there is still a lack of consolidated effort to track and combat rug pulls. Do your own research is the only possible way of saving yourselves. Gladly, tips are given out for free to spot legit or scam projects if you will just scour the internet. And for sure, it'll be way more fun if you'll earn as you learn, right? That would be a whole new series of videos and a future NXTGEM website feature to discuss, but for a start, here are the 5 things to look into a project from the NXTGEM team to at least convince yourself that you won't lose a good night's sleep. 1. Take time to read and understand a project's white paper, including the roadmap. 2. Know the people behind the project and their track record in the industry. 3. Their social presence might give you a hint of how serious they are about their project. 4. It takes a whole community to successfully launch a project, so have a feel of the vibe. 5. Check the project's reach. After all, we're talking about volume here, aren't we? Don't FUD your own investments. FUD stands for fear, uncertainty, and doubt. Overall, there has been a lot of FUD about blockchain just recently due to global events and other issues regarding regulation, energy use, illicit trade, among others. But growth in crypto investments has been unstoppable. While the whole crypto industry is becoming more and more resilient and gaining acceptance as a technological advancement, FUD can still be deadly unforgiving with your investments. Crypto is not for the faint-hearted. Here at NXTGEM, we believe that educated investors won't FUD. Unfortunately, some tokens have taken a massive hit in prices due to investors' knee-jerk reaction to market performances, game updates, and some whale dumping. What gamers and investors should understand is that FUD has become a part of trading strategy, where some holders would give a hint of dark projections coupled with a significant dump to instigate panic selling. This doesn't mean, however, that all chart performances are manipulated. Projects do experience small bumps and growing pains, but without solid community support, FUD can drive investors to overreact. Without a sufficient amount of understanding about the project and how the crypto market works in general, it is sad to say that the most potent FUD comes from the investors themselves. Sometimes, it's been a bit toxic to backread conversations in Telegram or Discord, and when dark noise dominates sober discussion. We need a more quantifiable method of measuring how the community really feels about the project. As of now, chart performance in coin exchanges is the only readily understandable indicator of community confidence, which may overgeneralize what the investors really feel. 3 large holders dumping successively would arouse suspicion among smaller investors and catalyze a bearish domino effect. NXTGEM is now working on our community confidence polls. This will give the power to game investors to rate the game according to each significant aspect daily and track how the community perception changes over time. giving both the investors and developers a clue on what areas need improvement and extra public relations drive. Ditch fear of missing out for good. You've read these 4 letters all over the internet and could have hit you hard with the truth in it. Fear of missing out, whether on bullish or bearish trends, could have you end up losing a lot of money. We wouldn't recommend that you read about the greater fool theory because that would be like eating the fruit of the forbidden tree. Besides, that's just a theory, but that would be an incentive if you have watched this far. This is one big elephant in the room that we have to take down, ladies and gents. FOMO has become one of the leading contributors to the development of feelings of anxiety among social media users. While there has been no substantial study in particular to crypto investors, we could assume that since it involves money, the risks could be greater. Being FOMO in the cryptoverse could lead you to rush decisions and may end up losing more. Everyone new in crypto has that creeping feeling of itch to hit the jackpot on a new meme coin or a 2-day ROI project. Remember that the less time we have to think about a project, the more susceptible we are to get baited, and scammers understand this better than we do. We understand that doing your own research takes time and could even get misled along the way with the superabundance of information. Deciding where to start is a research topic worthy of a separate video in the future. People may get it wrong that doing your own research takes ages. NXTGEM, the first all-in-one do-your-own research website, helps you save time in researching new projects and track how your investments perform in the market, and will let you earn while you learn and share your research to others. Welcome to the new gamification and metaverse of learning. And don't miss out on new NXTGEM updates.